how much you have talked to your child. I don't know what you have sown into your child's life. I have a grandma that used to say, that used to tell us, she said, when we walk around, she tells us she sees other children from other parents, and if you're not well dressed, my grandmother stops you and tells you, go back to your father's house, go back to your mother's house, make sure you dress well, make sure what you're wearing, go and tell your mother to either see what you're wearing, and if your mother is not at home, make sure you change this dress before you pass through this place, because our house is just by the road, and some other houses, families that come from the other side, they pass through our house. My grandma's compound, that's our compound, to the main road, as in to like stop going to the market or going to school, is like a path where they link to the major road, and so she has a way of stopping children. She tells you, go back to your father's house if you're not well dressed. There's a way you paint your face, and she's like, why are you looking like Ekpo? If you're from Cross River State, it's a common word they use for something that is looking a bit scary. She tells you, why are you looking like Ekpo? Please go back to your house, change that trouser. Why are you sagging? Why are you wearing this? Why are you doing this? Why do you talk like this? So she has a way of addressing, especially children, even adults. So she used to say a child is not supposed to be trained by only the parents. If you have given out, the time you were carrying that pregnancy is when the child belongs to just you. But when the child comes out, it belongs to everyone, because the child is going to sow into the society. The child is going to represent you in the society. The child is going to speak on your behalf. By your child's look, by the way your child talks, by the way your child relates to other people. That has to do with the relationship I talk about. Your relationship with your child, it matters a lot. Your relationship with your child matters really, really a lot, because what you tell your child, or what you display in front of your child, or what you do in front of your child has traces of doing that in front of people or out there, when he goes to school, when she goes to places, functions and all that. So she keeps telling people, she said, because she was into this counseling and all that, especially in church. She tells parents, she said, whatever your child is going to display outside there is part of you, and is going to represent you, and is going to speak for you. So she tells you, train up a child, your child, in the way your child should go, that when the world sees him or her, the world should be proud of you, because there's a link back to you that is a parent. So I don't know what you as a parent you have told your child. There's a video where I talk about summer holiday. A lot of us parents, when it's summer, the children have closed from school, we are rushing them to go back for summer. These days, I don't know, the last summer my husband, he purposely refused that the kids are not going to school, that they are going to play together, because one of them, the senior one, is going to the secondary school. So he's like, let him play, he should stay around to play with his siblings, let them get used to themselves, get to know what they can do, get to see something that this person loves doing, get to see what the other person loves doing. This can create another thick bond amongst them before the other one leaves for school. Keep them, put them together to do things, and relate with them, stay together with them, because it's time this one is going back. And like I said, I don't know what you as a parent you have told your child, what to say in school, the way to behave, the way to even sit as a girl child, as a male child. It all depends on us parents, because your child is going to the school, your child is going to spend like 3 months at school, and your child, you don't really have much time with your child anymore, because when your child goes back to school, he's going to meet with different characters, he's going to meet with different people from different homes, with different beliefs, with different ways of behaving. So if you have not taken your time to tell your child what to do, what to accept, what not to accept, you have not really done too well, because a lot of us parents, I met a parent, it's a friend actually, and she told me, I can't wait for this summer. I'm sure they are going back to school. I want to see them. Let them free me. Let me just live my life. And after the summer, he's going back to school. He's going to the secondary school. I can't wait. Let me live my life. You're hurrying your child to go back to school. You're hurrying your child to leave the house, because the child is doing one thing or something. I really don't understand. So if you're hurrying your child to go to school and free you to do your business, to go about your stuffs and all that, to do whatever you want to do, and you're hurrying up your child to go back to school or to stay, do summer or something, your child is going to be with others. Your child is going to learn characters from other families. Your child is going to learn characters from another child you have not trained like your child. The much you have given to your child, remember you have not given it to another child. And another child from another parent may not have gotten enough of what you have given to your child. So it is time before your child goes back to school. If you have not taken your time to speak with your child on what to do and what not to accept, it is time, because the last part of the holiday and the last part of the children going back to the secondary school is going to be this week, because schools have resumed. They have been resuming in batches. It depends on the school your child is going. You have to sit back and talk to your child. Get to know what your child is into. Pray about it even as your child goes back to school. Pray about his talent. Pray about what your child loves to do. Is very important. Not hurrying or making these children to go back to school. You feel you're praying, you have done enough. Like I said, your child is going to be mixing with other people. The 3 months he's going to spend outside is more than the 1 month, 2 months he's going to spend with you at holidays. So it is time for you, if you have not had time to talk to your child, it is time for you to relate with your child for the next 2-3 days. This week, the last week of resumption we are working into. So it is time for you to sit back with your child, talk to your child, relate with your child, get to know what he loves doing, put it in prayers. Keep doing it, keep praying, keep encouraging, keep talking to your child even when he comes home. And then relate with your child on people to mix with, places to hang out, places not to be seen and places not to be seen. He's going to school or she's going to school for a purpose. He's going there to represent you. He's going there to bring something elegant, excellent for you. So let it be that thing you're expecting that your child brings for you. And if you have not had time to talk to someone else's child on something positive, on how to live his or her life, well, sometimes parents these days, we don't give room, most parents don't give room for other parents to talk to their children because they feel other parents don't have anything to offer. That's a big lie. Other parents have something to offer. Other parents have experiences from their children they will share with you, and experience from you they will share with you, will share with them, that will make this whole thing, to solidify a good relationship and a good thing that you're going to give into these children, that they will present in the society, they will represent us more better. Because if we're trying to change our environment, change our world, it has to do with you as a parent, and it has to do with your relationship to your child and what you have told your child. So that's the little I have for you for now. God bless you, and thanks for stopping by. I remain your Ann Moses.